It's time to go back inside the coach's room. I'm Petey. Let's take a closer look at game one between the Dallas Stars and the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton dominated this game for the first 40 minutes, but comes out on the short end of the stick as the Dallas Stars win this one, scoring 5 unanswered goals in the third period, winning this one 6-3. So let's go check out the video and break down these goals and see where the plays that made the plays happened. Let's go halfway through the first period, 0-0. Let's look at the Edmonton Oilers as they enter the zone. First, as Klingberg does a really good job protecting the puck as he gets behind the goal line. And then he gets the puck to the weak side. One of the things we talk about getting the puck to the weak side, look at all the Dallas Stars. They've collapsed low, and they need to get the puck to space. So Klingberg wraps the puck hard, and now you've created some space. So now you've got some openings. And the one thing you need to do against these teams that protect man on man, and Dallas is a team that uses man-to-man on their defensive zone coverage, you got to move people and you got to move the puck quick. So you can see here as the Edmonton Oilers move the puck quick to McDavid, you start to see some of that player movement. And when you get that player movement, you cause chaos and confusion in the defense. So one of the things to look for is Draisaitl is able to beat Johnson off of the blue line. And this is a one-on-one matchup that favors Edmonton as Draisaitl drives the net. You're going to see McDavid come back and separate himself from the player that is guarding him man-on-man. So as you see Draisaitl drop him the puck, one thing to look for on man-on-man coverage is once you see two players go 2-1 and you see two Dallas Stars on one Edmonton Oiler, that means somebody else on the ice is open. And that's what you don't want to see as a Dallas Stars fan. You don't want to see two players go to one. So that opened up space. So when Nurse drives to the middle, he pulls Robertson with him, which opens up more space for Draisaitl and behind Draisaitl. He just has to beat Johnson down the wall. Johnson doesn't get a good angle on him going down the wall. So he's able to get by him. But McDavid gives him a little bit of a hand. McDavid sets a pick. Johnson can't go through him. And this is where one of the things that bothers me about man-to-man coverage comes up. Because now Duchene could pick this player off. If Duchene's playing here in a zone system, he would pick Draisaitl coming up. He'd step in front of him and he'd block his way. But it's man-on-man. Duchene's man is McDavid. So Duchene has to climb with McDavid. And Draisaitl now wins the race from Johnson. And he's able to get to the net. Hyman blocks CC out, so that CC can't get a stick on this puck, and Draisaitl is able to put this one past Ottinger, and it's 1-0 Edmonton. I want to see this, and we talk about the separation, and you can see this pick that McDavid sets, and that's just enough time. It's just enough time to get in his way. You don't have to hit him. You just have to get in his way to change his path so he can't catch up to Draisaitl, so Draisaitl is able to beat Ottinger. Dallas Stars tie it off of a face-off late in the first period, and this is a face-off play with Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl is supposed to get all the way around to the other side as the puck goes D to D and get the puck to Draisaitl. So you can see Draisaitl gets on his horse, gets all the way around, and the puck comes right to him. But Seguin does a really good job of defending him. He's tight on him. It's man-on-man. He's within a stick length. And then you see Marchment comes and helps out, and that's where they're able to turn the puck over just inside the blue line. The defensemen for the Edmonton Oilers are standing still because they're looking to be on the offensive side of the puck. Seguin wins the race up the ice. He's able to put it over the pad of Skinner, and it's 1-1. Edmonton makes it 2-1 on the power play. And one of the things to look for is this power play breakout by the Edmonton Oilers. And they used it a couple times with McDavid driving up with speed. And they've just got Draisaitl just planted there at the blue line. And he just gives the puck back to McDavid, who's flying through the zone. Instead of trying to get everybody to hold up, they just give the puck back to the fastest guy on the planet. Well, and then Perry also helps doing what Perry does and doing Perry things. He blocks the puck out at the blue line, and that's able to slow things down so he can't back and kick to the puck. And that's what creates this space as McDavid tries to get the puck back. She's trying to get the puck back to Perry. Oscar Beck's in the way of this play, and he didn't get picked by Perry. He would be in this passing lane, and this play dies. But because Perry picked him at the blue line, he's late to get to this puck, and he can't get his stick in the lane, and he can't block this pass from getting to Perry, but he gets just enough of it to go off the tip of his stick and go right to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who's in behind, and he puts us up and over the glove of Ottinger for a 2-1 lead. And you can see how much this difference just these little picks make. As the puck goes from McDavid to Draisaitl, just that little bit of a pick. And again, there's 2 plays in a row where McDavid blocked the player in the first goal. This is what happened in the second goal with Perry. So it's twice now that Edmonton Oilers have been able to pick a player from the Dallas Stars to give enough of a lane to create a goal. And now Edmonton is up 2-1. Edmonton makes it 3-1 halfway through the second period. and it's winning races and wall battles. Kapanen's able to get this puck deep into the zone, and now it's a race. And right now, Podkolzin wins the race. He's even with Harley, and he gets to the puck first. He's able to put on his speed boots and get to the puck first over Harley, and now he uses the net. Again, use the net to defend against the Dallas Stars. That gets up to the top of the zone. Now, we talked about the quick puck movement on the man-on-man defending. Edmonton moved the puck extremely well for the first 2 periods of this game, and this quick puck movement makes it difficult for the Dallas Stars to defend. So right now, Hartley's going, okay, who do I got? He takes a look back to see how many Edmonton Oilers are behind him, who's covering the front of the net, and Hartley's not sure where to go. And that's another problem with man-on-man, because right now, usually a defenseman, he drifts back to the front of the net, and I'm going to defend. But because they're playing man-on-man, he's kind of in no man's land right now. So as the puck gets passed up to the top, and we talked about 2 players on one, there's 2 stars on one, they get the puck up to the top where there is more room for the Edmonton Oilers. Now there's some confusion. Should Harley take Podkolzin? Well, he looks out of the corner of his eye and he sees, well, Duchene's coming. So I've got somebody coming here to cover. So should I get to Bouchard? Well, now I'm late. So that time Harley spent trying to decide if he should go up to Podkolzin or get to Bouchard, that gave Bouchard enough time to create that space. So now Duchene's got Podkolzin. Harley's got to hurry up and try to get over to Bouchard. Bouchard just drives the net, and he's able to put this one past an outreach stick of Harley and past Ottinger, making this 3-1. Stars make it 3-2 on the power play in the third period, and this is where things fall apart as the Edmonton Oilers start to take penalties. As Heiskanen is the quarterback of this power play, one thing that the Dallas Stars couldn't do is they couldn't enter on the power play earlier in this game, and they tried too often to get through the middle of the ice, and Edmonton would shut this play down, and it would go back the other way. Well, this time they entered on the wide lane. They were entered by the board side, and Marchment throws the puck back. One thing when you're getting pressured from the top, that means the player that's defending here is putting the pressure on. That means the puck goes back the direction where the pressure is coming from. Conversely, if the pressure is coming from below, that means the area below is open and the puck should go back below. So in this play, Marchman's getting pressure from above, so he knows to throw the puck back to above to Heiskanen. So Heiskanen's got some time and space. Now, Janmark's being aggressive. Janmark's aggressive on Heiskanen, trying to take away the puck now, but to relieve that pressure, Heiskanen throws it down the wall. And this is what I get confused about with the way Edmonton Oilers are killing on this play. As the puck comes down the wall to Granlund, Stetcher doesn't go. Stetcher holds, and he plays soft, and he plays passive, and he waits, and he just waits, and he waits. Janmark comes down and lets Janmark take this. Well, what I said before about pressure, if pressure's coming from above, got to throw puck back up. So as Janmark comes down on Granlund, throw the puck up to Heiskanen again. Look at all the room Heiskanen has because they waited for Janmark to come down and try to take Granlund. So now he's got all of this room. He just waits, and he waits for everybody to get into the way. And there's 3 Edmonton Oilers between Heiskanen and Skinner. Skinner absolutely has zero chance of seeing this puck. Heiskanen slides it through, picks it all the way through to make this 3-2. When you see it from behind, Skinner has no chance on this puck. Like, no chance. And it's all of his own friendly fire that's between him and the puck carrier Heiskanen. And he just slides this one in off of his arm and in, making this one 3-2. But the power play onslaught continues at 3-3. Another penalty. This time again, it's going to run through Heiskanen again. Marchment's going to get it. And again, we talked about the passive Oilers. Look at right now. Everybody's standing up. No one's aggressive. There's so many openings right now as Marchment's got the puck. The only player moving, again, is the player from the top. So they're able to throw the puck into Seguin. Nobody's got to stick on Seguin. Nobody's got to stick in the lane. Every passing option is open right now for Marchment. And again, Janmark's coming downhill. And what we talked about, if there's a guy coming downhill, where's the open ice? Well, it's back where Heiskanen is again. So now they finally do a switch, but Heiskanen moves the puck too quick. He gets to Granlund, the puck too quickly. Nobody's in a passing lane to get Granlund. Nobody's able to get all the way over to Granlund. So Granlund has all kinds of room once he gets the puck. All he has to wait for now is for some traffic in front as Robertson skates in front of the goaltender's eyes. So right when Granlund shoots, Robertson's in the way. Skinner can't see this one. 3-3. And you see, again, what he's looking at here. Again, right when he skates by, Skinner has no chance on this one. Another chance where the Dallas Stars get in front of his eyes and take away his eyes. Dallas goes up 4-3 again on the power play. And again, it's with Heiskanen making plays. He waits for the pressure, and as soon as he gets the pressure, he moves the puck. And again, we talked about the pressure coming from the top. So where's the play? Duchene makes a really good play, throws the puck back to space. And again, Heiskanen's got all kinds of room at the top of the play on the power play. And again, he moves the puck quickly. And again, Rantanen tries to get a one-timer off in the side. And now there's problems in front of the net. Stetcher gets his foot caught up with Johnson, and now he falls. That's going to be a big deal in a minute. As Rantanen misses the net and the puck comes around, if Stetcher's able to stay on his feet, it's a foot race between Stetcher and Duchene right now trying to get to that puck. If Stetcher can stay on his feet, he's winning that puck. He was on an inside position. He gets to this puck first, but he doesn't. He falls, and then he trips Hintz. Roope Hintz falls too. So now you got two players down in front of the net, and finally Duchene gets a chance. Empty net. Finally going to get his first goal of the power play, and he puts it off the backside of Roope Hintz. But the puck comes right back to Duchene, and he's able to put this one, and Dallas goes up 4-3. And when you see this one from behind, the puck hits the side of the net. But I want you to see how Skinner reacts to this. Skinner looks like, I think Skinner thinks he's beat here. I think the puck got by him on that one-timer going side to side, and the way he is casually looking right now, he's not fighting for the puck. He's just looking. And even now, he still hasn't moved. I think he thinks this puck went in because now the puck is going around the other side, and he has at no time tried to make an attempt to get back to the other side. And now he finally realizes it because the crowd's not cheering. There's no noise, and he's finally picked up the puck. But now his body, his shoulders are facing completely out. This is a very difficult move for Skinner to get all the way over that way when he's facing this way. This is a hard play. And now Roope Hintz gets the puck, but he leaves it for Duchene. Duchene hits him and he screams. I got to get the highlight on Roope Hintz screaming with the puck going off his lower back. And by now, Skinner still doesn't have an opportunity to recover as the puck comes right back to Duchene. And he's able to put in the game-winning goal and be up 4-3. Stars make it 5-3. This time in the neutral zone, McDavid's going for offense. They got to get a goal. It's 4 minutes left in the third period. McDavid's got to get up the ice, but Lindell is able to get the puck stopped at the blue line and get the puck moving back the other way. And now it's a play up through the neutral zone. Bouchard takes a stab at this puck. And again, keep in mind, they're down by a goal with 4 minutes to go, and he's got to create offense. But you got to think like a defenseman. This is a 3-on-2. 3 stars, you got 2 guys back. You got to play this like a 3-on-2, and you got to play soft because Bouchard steps up into Robertson, and now it's a 2-on-1. And Bouchard gets beat as they drive to the net. Now Steele makes a great play. Bouchard's got to stick on the outside, and Wallman's got to stick on the inside. But Steele's able to elude both of them as he pulls the puck back. He gets past Wallman's stick, and look at Draisaitl. Draisaitl's got Seguin. He's got him. He's under stick. He's got him. Everything's fine here. Just stay with him. Stay with him all the way to the net. Stay under stick. Keep your feet moving. Stay underneath Seguin. This play's going to die. Well, great play by Steele. And then Draisaitl goes away from the puck. I don't know why. What is in his head going, I'm going to keep going this way? I don't know what Draisaitl was thinking, why he would go away from the net here and not continue to back check on Seguin. So as the puck comes, Seguin gets a stick on it in behind Skinner, and he taps it into the net, and it's 5-3 Stars. And when you see it from this angle, what a play by Seguin. As the puck's already past Skinner, it's going to go wide. Seguin's able to tap this one and put it into the back of the net. They had an empty net goal later, making this 1-3. And next up is game 2. Dallas Stars lead this series 1-0 over the Edmonton Oilers. But before we go on, I want to look at a couple more things to keep in mind as this series gets into game 2. And one of those things is the Edmonton Oilers being active. We saw it on their first goal with their movement creating space. I want you to see what a difference that makes when man-on-man is going against a team that's active in the offensive zone. So when you see the Edmonton Oilers with movement and everybody moving, and you get a Dallas Stars team that starts looking at the puck, you know there's going to be openings in behind. And we see the skill of McDavid. And again, we talked about puck watching and two guys going to one. When that happens, look around the ice because somebody's going to be open. And in this case, it's Stetcher. With 2 guys chasing, that leaves Stetcher all alone for a great scoring opportunity. The Edmonton Oilers have to continue to do that. They have to be active in the offensive zone. They need movement from their defensemen, and especially when Draisaitl and McDavid are on the ice because they move so well and they change direction so quickly, they can create openings on the ice. The Dallas Stars, meanwhile, they're going to have to take a look behind them. They've got to do a better job of heads on a swivel and being aware of the plays that are happening closer to the net in the more dangerous areas of the ice. Because when you give number 97 space, he's going to take it. And this shows his speed up the ice. Right now, you would like to see someone above Connor McDavid. I know you want to have offense if you're the Dallas Stars, and I know you want to take a stab at the net, and I know you want to have the puck in the offensive zone. but you cannot leave this much space above Connor McDavid, even when you have the puck. Because when the puck changes hands and turns over and he has this much space in front of him and he has that much time to get his top speed going, the defenseman has no chance. He blows by Thomas Harley here and he gets a chance at the net. So you're going to have to, if you're the Dallas Stars, you've got to get in front of Connor McDavid in all three zones. And you can't let him get that kind of space because they do it again. And here you can see the space that he has in front of him, and you got to stay in front of him. You got to be in front of McDavid, be above him, because if you give him space, he can pick through a lineup with guys standing still and get opportunities like this. The other player that was hot for the Edmonton Oilers last night was Leon Draisaitl. And again, it's about his speed. And you can't get caught puck watching if you're the Dallas Stars when those two guys are on the ice. Again, didn't stay above him, didn't stay between him and your goaltender, and he gets an opportunity like this. And the other thing Edmonton did really well, especially in the first two periods, they held the blue line. Their defensemen hung in there, kept pucks in, and maintained offensive zone time and offensive zone pressure. And guess who they gave it to? Draisaitl. And we talk about the room you give him. If you give him room, he's going to take that kind of room and get opportunities like this. The other thing Edmonton did, and I said this going in, is how well Edmonton Oilers defended. And through the first two periods, they did. And 5-on-5, they did. And you can see Harley getting opportunity. There's bodies in the way, there's sticks in front of the way, and they don't get a shot off and they don't get a scoring opportunity. You're going to see it again, their ability with Robertson coming across in the shooting lane, sticks in the lane. You've got guys covered and they defend, and there's no opportunity again for Robertson. The other thing they did really well through two periods was they defended the rush. They didn't allow the Dallas Stars to get opportunities off the rush. They defended the middle of the ice coming. You see it again. Good stick on puck. Don't allow the Dallas Stars to drive the middle of the ice. Don't let them get in on the blue paint on Skinner. Keep them to the outside. And in the third period, things changed and then went the other way. And this time it was the Dallas Stars that were able to defend. So when you see Connor McDavid on the ice, now it was Dallas's turn. They stayed above McDavid. They were able to get sticks in the lanes and they were able to turn pucks over. Combined, Draisaitl and McDavid, one shot in the third period. They had 7 in the first 2. And you're going to see it again here where they defend McDavid. And it's not just about the sticks in the lane, which are great. Don't let him get the puck, but you're above McDavid. You don't give him that room. Even if he does get the puck, you've got somebody in the path getting in the way. Stay above McDavid. Create a turnover, go back the other way. Again, here's McDavid coming up the ice full head of steam. Stay in front of him. Stay above McDavid. Take away his time and space. Don't allow him to make good plays. Turn the puck over. Go back the other way. And the other player you have to stay above and stay in front of is number 29. So you can see they closed on Draisaitl. Stick on puck. Don't allow Draisaitl to move. Don't give him time and space. Don't allow him to make plays in the third period. Turn the puck over and go the other way. Again, it's on 97. Look at, again, bodies above McDavid. Good sticks in lanes. Don't allow him to get an opportunity. Now it's going to Draisaitl. What's Heiskanen do? They close on him. They close on Draisaitl right away. Don't give Draisaitl time and space. Well, let's try going back the other way, see if we can open up some space. This time, the Dallas Stars didn't drift to the puck. They didn't go to the weak side. They didn't fall for that and leave their assignments. They stayed. And Heiskanen's right there to pick up Draisaitl, knock the puck off of his stick, and go the other way. That's how the Dallas Stars have to defend against the best players of the Edmonton Oilers in Game 2. Well, Game 1 was a thriller for Edmonton fans. It was fantastic through the first 40 minutes. For Stars fans, it was the last 20. For the Edmonton Oilers, they got to put this game behind them. They're going to have to drop the puck at the start of 20 and put that bad taste of Game 1 behind them. And they're going to have the same start they had in period 1. Get their feet moving, have their best players be their best players. And they're going to have to forget the game that Skinner just gave up 6 goals. And you're going to have to reset and start this game even in your mindset. For the Dallas Stars, you can't wait. You can't wait to play like you did last game. You have to defend like you did in the third period. You have to have stick on puck. And most importantly, stay above McDavid and Draisaitl. And you cannot rely on the power play because the Edmonton Oilers better stay out of the penalty box in Game 2. Well, thanks for coming inside the coach's room and help me break all of this down. Make sure you subscribe to Inside the Coach's Room so you don't miss any of these video breakdowns as the Stanley Cup playoffs continue. Thanks for coming. I'm Petey. And as always, we'll see you at the rink.